Shohei Ohtani is supposed to be the player opposing teams fear the most, but after what just happened in Arizona, Dodgers fans are starting to ask a very uncomfortable question. Are teams not afraid of Ohtani anymore? The Dodgers just dropped their third straight series, and their superstar had one of his roughest offensive stretches of the season. Against the Diamondbacks, Ohtani went just 1-for-11, and in the series finale, he went 0-for-4 as Los Angeles suffered another frustrating loss. And that is what has fans sounding the alarm. Because this is not simply about one bad series. The Dodgers are now just 2-8 over their last 10 games, and their biggest stars are not performing at the level fans have come to expect. Ohtani is obviously allowed to have bad games. Every superstar goes through slumps, but the bigger concern is what opposing teams appear to be doing against him. One fan made the situation brutally clear, saying teams are not afraid of Ohtani anymore because they believe he has zero plate discipline. The fan even pointed to Arizona, leaving a pitcher in the game deep into his pitch count to face Ohtani, calling it one of the most disrespectful things an opposing team could do. That reaction tells you just how much the perception around Ohtani may be changing. When Ohtani is locked in, pitchers have to be extremely careful. His combination of power, speed, plate skills, and overall offensive ability can completely change a game with one swing. But when he is struggling, pitchers can attack him differently. And right now, that is exactly what Dodgers fans are worried about. Against Arizona, Ohtani simply could not generate the impact the Dodgers needed. Meanwhile, Andy Pages and Kyle Tucker were the only Dodgers hitters to record RBIs in the series finale. The pitching staff did not help either. Justin Wrobleski allowed 3 runs on 6 hits and helped Arizona build an early 4-0 advantage. On the other side, Eduardo Rodriguez dominated, striking out 9 Dodgers hitters across 7 innings. That combination created another frustrating loss for Los Angeles. And now, the timing becomes extremely important. Ohtani's numbers across the entire season are still impressive. He is hitting .292 with 26 home runs, 71 RBIs, and a .939 OPS through 112 games. Those numbers are still good enough to keep him in the National League MVP conversation. But MVP conversations are based on the entire season, while fans are naturally focused on what is happening right now. And right now, the Dodgers are struggling. The team is 70-48, so this is not a disaster. Los Angeles still has a huge 7.5 game lead over Arizona in the NL West. But baseball is about momentum, and the Dodgers have very little of it at the moment. The next challenge could be critical. Los Angeles is beginning a 7-game homestand against the Royals and Brewers, and this could be the perfect opportunity for Ohtani and the Dodgers to turn everything around. Imagine Ohtani coming out of this slump with a huge home run, followed by another big performance, and suddenly the conversation completely changes. Instead of asking whether teams fear him anymore, everyone would be talking about whether Ohtani is ready to take over the second half of the season. That is the reality of baseball. One week, a superstar looks unstoppable. The next week, fans are questioning everything. And with Ohtani, the expectations are even higher because he is not an ordinary player. He is Shohei Ohtani. When you become one of the biggest stars in baseball, going 1-for-11 becomes a headline. But here is the most important point. Ohtani's slump does not mean opposing teams have figured him out forever. It means the Dodgers need their superstar to respond. The Dodgers do not need Ohtani to carry the entire team every single night. But during a stretch where Los Angeles is 2-8, they desperately need their best players to start producing again. And that makes the upcoming homestand extremely important. Can Ohtani silence the doubters? Can the Dodgers stop the slide? And most importantly, will opposing pitchers continue attacking Ohtani aggressively? Or will he remind everyone why he remains one of the most dangerous hitters in baseball? Because if Ohtani starts heating up again, this entire conversation could disappear very quickly. But if the struggles continue, the questions are only going to get louder. So, what do you think? Are teams genuinely no longer afraid of Shohei Ohtani, Or is this simply a temporary slump that every superstar goes through? Let me know your opinion in the comments. And if you are a Dodgers or Shohei Ohtani fan, make sure you subscribe, because this season is far from over.